Hey Heritage Church, I am here today to talk to you about next steps for Sunday morning worship services. At this point, we have been encouraging two different lanes for experiencing the worship service on Sunday mornings. The first one is one that began way back in March with the live stream and you and your family watching it at home. And then a couple of weeks ago, we began to encourage you to do viewing parties or house church parties where you and maybe another family or two get together on Sunday morning to participate by watching the live stream on Sunday mornings. And starting June 14th, we are planning to add a third lane with in-person worship services here in our building. Yes, I said worship services because we are attempting to follow CDC guidelines, particularly regarding social distancing. And so in order to do that, we feel like two services is necessary at this point in order to keep our capacity at around 25% in the building so that we can space out chairs and encourage social distancing. So beginning June 14th, we are planning on having two services, one at 8:30 and one at 10 o'clock. And we are asking you to go online and register if you plan to attend, you and your family plan to attend one of those services. And so be looking for links for that. In fact, there's going to be more details to come. We don't have everything ironed out yet, but there will be some registration for that if you plan to attend in-person worship services on Sundays moving forward. We will be encouraging social distancing. We will have hand sanitizer stations, be encouraging you to wash hands. Also encouraging you, if you are vulnerable regarding your health, if you feel sick or your kids feel sick in any way, shape, or form, we will ask you to stay home. So speaking of kids, we are wading into the pool, so to speak, on this. So for the next couple of weeks, for now, we will not have kids ministry or childcare available. So you need to decide how you want to proceed with that in mind, whether you want to come and bring your kids, and we encourage you to do that. If you want to come, bring your kids and they'll be with you in the worship service. Or if you would rather as a family stay home or participate in a home worship viewing party, then we encourage you to do what you're comfortable with. Moving forward, we are looking then after the first 2 weeks at adding slowly some different childcare and kids ministry, but just be patient with us as we figure that out and, like I said, wade into this pool together and what it looks like for us to gather in person on Sunday mornings. Just so you know, these are going to be hour-long services with a half hour of transition in between the 8:30 and the 10 o'clock service so that we can accommodate the flow of people moving in and out of the building. We're also starting Wednesday Night Live this week, and so I'm excited about that. Hope that you are able to participate in that as well. You probably still have a ton more questions regarding details, and those will come. We plan to have a lot more of those in writing and figured out by next week. So be looking for another video or email or some sort of communication regarding those details. You should also know that we will still continue to live stream at both services. And so even at home, you have more options now, one at 8:30 or one at 10 o'clock. And so I encourage you to pick your lane for the foreseeable future, for the summer, as we figure out what it looks like to gather either in person or online as a church for Sunday morning worship services. If you would rather still stay home and watch the live stream, we encourage that. If you'd like to venture out and get together with another family or two and participate in a viewing party, we encourage that. And if you're ready to come to the building and following certain social distancing guidelines, then we encourage you to do that as well. We are still all the church gathering and meeting together. And my heart is that we stayed unified in that, that we do not cast judgment on others for the decisions that they're making, but proceed forward in the love of Christ. And so with that in mind, I just want to ask you to pray with me, pray with the pastoral team and the elders for our church, that we make decisions, continue to make decisions that are honoring to Jesus Christ, particularly in these really trying and difficult times. I want to ask you to pray above all else right now. Pray for us, pray for your neighbors, and pray for our city.